Ripple's a company of really professional people working really hard on this. That's why we chose XRP. We believe in XRP. We're not making a price prediction, but we do believe it's a coin that will have the most utility out there. You know, Bitcoin is a store of value. I agree with Mike McGlone. XRP has a true use case. There's just no doubt about it. And the Ripple team, the interaction we've had with them, they're really professional. They act like investment bankers over there. They know what they're doing and they will make this work.
You just saw Tokrium CEO say he would choose XRP for the real-world utility, calling it more useful than Bitcoin. Of course, you can see how bullish it is. And the main question is, who is this guy, of course? So actually, on this article, you can find Tokrium is a company that specializes in commodity ETFs and has recently displayed an increased attention to digital currencies, especially XRP. And if we're talking about XRP and Bitcoin, I was thinking it's going to be really fun to actually compare these two prices and see how much XRP do you need to hold to become an XRP millionaire. So let's go to the comparisons of the market caps. XRP is sitting at $2.27 and Bitcoin at around 93K, almost up to 94K. And you can see if XRP manages to beat Bitcoin, which lots of analysts and experts are kind of speculating right now because, of course, XRP has more utility and more institutional support, which is now really important in the crypto landscape. And this would make us 16x from today's prices. And you can see for you to become an XRP millionaire, you would need to have 30,000 tokens. So let's see how much it would cost us today. So today, if we bought 30,000 tokens, it would cost us 68,000. Again, this is a big number, but if some of the experts are right, this is the exact number you need to actually become a millionaire. If we're talking about the Bitcoin all-time high prices, in my opinion, Bitcoin is not stopping its growth. And also this would make one XRP worth $36. Again, really, really bullish, but you can see lots of big investors, CEOs, institutions talking about XRP in a really bullish way. And of course, these companies and these people have billions of dollars, even trillions of dollars to invest, and of course, to promote their investment. And by the way, if you want to be up to date with the latest XRP updates, you can see right now XRP at $2. I actually did a few videos before where I talked about the breakout. You can see 5 days ago, I talked about XRP breakout. And a few days ago, I talked about XRP ETF. By the way, subscribe. And you can see if we go back 5 days, somewhere around here, you can see the price was kind of moving sideways. And now we are having this breakout. So guys, if you don't want to miss any other breakouts, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I try to talk about all the latest and hottest XRP updates and also breakout alerts. Next up, we also have some other analysts talking about XRP going to $3 short term. So you can see XRP price holds above the key trend line and the whale accumulation could push it to $3. And this is also a really interesting aspect of this token because in this article, I found out that actually whales are starting to buy XRP again. So XRP whale addresses holding between 10 million and 100 million XRP tokens have increased sharply since April 1st, according to the statistics. Similarly, addresses holding more than 1 billion XRP tokens has steadily increased as well. And these whales account to up to 40% of total XRP supply compared to the 37 at the end of the March. And again, this is what I talked in the beginning. The whales, the big companies are accumulating these tokens, also institutions, because they plan to promote their investment. They also see lots of different utilities. And of course, they're buying it right now before all of these updates because probably the price won't get cheaper than now. So you can see the whales are buying, big CEOs are talking about XRP, and we are waiting for XRP to actually match BTC and get to $30. But I think short term, our target is $10, then $15. And I think long term, of course, we can even see 15 to 20x on our investment from today's prices. And also don't forget to follow my x.com or Twitter account, the link in the description, because I post different updates and I can update you quicker than doing these videos because of course, these videos require me to edit, to script. And of course, sometimes you could be late for the update. So don't forget to subscribe and also follow our socials. See you next time.